Okay, I am live. See skids up there on the top shelf over there, over my old computer, pruning himself a little bit. I think that's skids. See the tucks are skids. I can't tell from here. Tuck has a black spot on his nose. Skids don't have any spots on his nose. Come on in and talk to the junk Dobber. I spent a big part of the day working out on the deck today. Got rained out there for a little bit, but then I went back out and got some more done. Nobody on the porch. And this is Sunday. Yeah, this is Sunday. I was talking to a fella today. He was walking by and I waved at him. And he come up to the deck and we just started talking. Turns out he's homeless, but he works a job. He lives in a tent back down this road in the woods. And he goes out here to the main road and catches a bus to go to work. He works at Lockheed Martin. That place pays pretty dang good wages. I don't know what he does there, but it seems like if he's living in the woods, seems like to me he could afford to get a house or something. I don't know. I know it takes 2 or 3 days, maybe $4,000 to get moved into a place. I don't know what apartments are going for now. I started asking what he makes an hour at Lockheed Martin because I had a nephew that worked there one time, and he was a janitor there, and he made real good wages. But then he went to nursing school. He's an RN now. Best move he ever made in his life. He's an RN. Nobody on the porch. I'll hang around a little while. But I got quite a bit done out there today. I had to order a tripod for my GoPro, and so I can set it up out there on that table where it's pointed to what I'm doing instead of my head bobbing around and all that stuff. Ordered a tripod. Tripod was $14. And I had to order a set of torch bits. And the size started at T4 and went all the way to T40. So that size T4 is what I need. But That whole little set though was only $5. So that was I pulled that money out of my YouTube, or not my YouTube, my PayPal account. Got one on the porch. Give me a thumbs up and say howdy to the Dobber. I've been talking about this homeless guy that walked by today, and I was putting him on a video, but he didn't want to be on camera. So I don't know why but I respect that. It's not on camera. But he goes to work. He works at Lockheed Martin, and he goes out here to the main road and catches the city bus to go to work. Got two on the porch. Give me a thumbs up, please. I would appreciate it so much. But I don't know what he does at Lockheed, but Lockheed Martin makes rockets and all kind of military stuff, high tech stuff. I don't know. Well, he might be like a janitor. I don't know. But they pay good money. Yes, they do. Who's on the porch? Talk to me. Give me a comment. What do you want to talk about? I was just reading a thing about Pam Bondi. She is the Attorney General, and she's from Florida. And she went into this court with a case, and the judge was being really hateful and everything. And it come back to bite that judge in the butt. The people come in there and arrested him and took him out in cuffs. Pam Bondi, she's on the ball. I'm not sure what the case was about, but that judge won't be sitting on that trial anymore. He might get kicked off the bench. He might get kicked off the bench. I try to follow some of that stuff, but I don't understand a lot of it. I try to, and I try not to talk about it much because I'm not that well briefed on all this stuff, all the workings of that stuff. But she is the attorney general, and you know, she wasn't Trump's first pick to be attorney general. That Matt Gaetz was the first pick. And then there was some dirty laundry popping up about him, so he withdrew. He didn't want to go there, and so Trump went Pam Bondi. And Pam Bondi, she was, I think she was state's attorney general for the state of Florida under Rick Scott. She got a lot on the ball, I'll tell you that. Well, I've been talking almost 10 minutes. Nobody's talking to me. I got one on the porch, and they ain't talking, and I ain't gonna fuss about it because it might be Ted, it might be Ricky. I got several subscribers that come on, but they don't get on the chat. I don't think Ted has ever got on the chat. His daughter has. His daughter has. I just eat a bowl, not a lot of rice, but some rice with kielbasa sausage. Tasted pretty good. I had 4 cups of coffee today. That's too much coffee. But it was so good. It was so good. I've got to move my desk out from the wall. I think I've got some of these things here, these thumb drives. I'm missing a couple. I think they fell behind there, and I can't see them. So I have to move this thing out. But I'm doing a major cleaning, and we got 2 on the porch. Who are you? Give me a thumbs up. Say howdy. It don't hurt to give me a thumbs up now. It's free. Don't cost nothing. It helps my channel. I've been looking at on my ads and stuff for my videos. I was gonna switch them to non-skippable, but I can't find no way on there to do that. Got 3 on the porch. Give me a thumbs up. Got 4 on the porch. Give me a thumbs up, please. I got 1 thumbs up. How about that? Anybody want to chat? Got anything that's on your mind? I got a video I'm going to do tomorrow. Well, actually, I'll be doing 2 videos tomorrow. I'll be doing another one out there tomorrow, some more micro scrapping that I'm going to do. But I got another one that I want to do. And it's going to be geared towards, well, the title is this. Are you married? Got kids? Thinking about a divorce? That's what it's about. I'll tell you right now, when a couple people get married and they got kids and have a divorce, that is really, really hard on the children now. I've been there, done that. My mama left dad in 1951, but in the process, she left me. She left my sister Carolyn, who's a year younger than me, and my brother George, who's about 3 years younger than me. And it had a lasting effect, a lasting impact on my life. It did George too. Carolyn, I don't know. I don't know. She was never upset at Mama about it. But I know she was abused when she was about 13 or 14 by my stepfather. Sexually abused. I didn't know it till about 3 or 4 years ago. She told me about it. Matter of fact, I made the statement to her one time. I said, in hindsight, Bob was a pretty nice fella. And boy, she blew up. And then she let it all spill out. I didn't have no clue that that was going on. I wish I'd have known it when he was alive. He had TB, tuberculosis. Yeah, I wish I'd have known it when he was alive. But I didn't. I wonder if my mama ever. Mama always said he was the love of her life. Well, it was a bad pick. And he wasn't too successful about with anything, but he worked in parts departments, like in car dealerships and stuff. But I punched him one day. He was sitting there just kicking me in the head with his finger. You understand me doing that? I haul off and smack the crap out of him. And here come Mom with a frying pan chasing me. Went out on the back porch, clothes line was full, and I was going in and out all the sheets and stuff. And I come around one sheet, and she caught me on top of the head with that frying pan. I still got a knot up there where she hit me with that frying pan. I mean, it just dang near knocked me out. Got six on the porch, three thumbs up. Anybody talking to me? What do you want to talk about? What's on your mind? I know there's got to be stuff on your mind. How's your life going? Are you living paycheck to paycheck? There was a time in my life, my married life, that me and my wife, we didn't live paycheck to paycheck. We were doing okay. The bills always got paid on time and everything. We were doing all right. But then my wife died. That just that just tore me up. It really did. There went the cat. Where he went? Out the door? No. I don't know. I've seen. There's another dang cat. That's Reese. She's fixing to have kittens, and I'll bet you she has 8 or 9. But Jennifer says she's got a veterinary people that's going to help her get rid of those kittens. You need to help her out and get that cat fixed. Because she's already, since we've had her, she's had 19 kittens. So with this litter coming up, she could be almost 30 kittens. Man, we need to get rid of some cats, I'll tell you what. If I was wealthy, I would have a cat rescue. I'd have a building just to keep them in. Can't have rescue in the house. Nobody got any comments or anything? You want to talk about anything? I would appreciate it so much. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do a video about my experience as being a child from a broken home. And you can say whatever you want to, but it affects that child one way or the other. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. It affects that child. You know, one time when we found Mama and I went to live with Mama and Bob, her husband, I was mixed up about everything. When I started school, my name was Russell Folk. I wasn't a doctor, but that was my stepdad's last name. And I said Russell Folk. And then I got thinking about it. I didn't like him. And I got thinking, no, hell no. I am Russell M. Pearson Jr., named after my daddy. And I won't change, trying to change my name. I don't know I don't know if I could have legally got away with changing my name like that or not. Hey, Jay. Um, he just got up. He's been in bed off. He stays up all night. And then he sleeps all day. And his mom was asleep. Matter of fact, yesterday when I got stranded on my scooter down at the ramp, I couldn't get up the ramp. They brought all John was in the bed, Jaden was in the bed, Jennifer was in the bed, and there weren't no neighbors out. And there I sit. I didn't know what I was doing. And I actually tempted maybe I could crawl, get out and crawl up that ramp. But then I happened to think I had this little gizmo. So I pushed that button, dialed 911, and told what my situation was. And she said, well, we can help you with that. How much do you weigh? I said, 228 pounds. So they sent 4 firemen out. I guess they couldn't get, one man couldn't push that scooter up the ramp. But they come out, got me up. And once I got up on the flat deck, the scooter would move, but it wouldn't climb up that ramp. So I don't know what's the reason for that. Jennifer says I leave the charger on the batteries too much. I have sometimes left it on 2 days, but I try to just do it when I go out riding around. When I come back in, I put it on the charger and leave it overnight, take it off the next morning. But it don't when you plug it up and the battery's low, the 2 red lights come on. And then the next morning when I come out there, one of the red lights is off and it's green. So that's telling me it's full charge. But who is that? Ricky Lance. We have not talked in a while. Lost my sister in November. My brother is having a critical health crisis. Yes, she had improved. My town just raised. My house value by that. Woo! They raised it to 96,000, or they added that to what it already was. Wow. Wow. Most of my taxes was on my house out there in Citrus was around $1,000 a year. And the last appraisal I had on it before all that stuff happened, uh, it was appraised at about $108,000. And it was I thought that was really high for that place. I didn't think it was worth that much. But then again, I had that pool out there. I had an in-ground pool, and that raised the taxes on it. I don't know how much it raised the taxes, but I know it helped. It wasn't one of them pools you just buy and set up the wall and fill it up with water. It's one of them in the ground. Had a hot tub on it and all that stuff. But how you been doing, Rick? I was just looking at something. What did I do with that? Let me see if I can find it. I just had it. I just had it. What did I do with it? Well, I just had it. It was that thing with the little insignias on it, about the Jews and everything in World War II. I was just looking at that. I never paid much attention to it at first, but I got looking at that. That's a pretty nice little collection. But it's one thing about renting, you don't have to pay any taxes. But what scares me the most about renting, you never know what the landlord's going to do. You never know. Hey, random life, you never know what the landlord's going to do. And I would say if somebody's going to rent rather than own a house, I would say your best bet is not to move into a house, but move into an apartment complex. One that's going to be there a while. And plan your life around living in that apartment. Well, we lived in an apartment for a little while. I really like not having to cut grass or anything like that. And if something broke or quit working, they stayed right on top of it real quick. But Ricky, I'm so glad you got come in here, my friend. I appreciate it so much. And but I'm really struggling, my friend. I got a bunch of tins out there I've been saving, and I really don't know what they are a pound right now. Somebody told me that in Indiana they're 86 cents a pound. I'm trying to raise enough money to get a new computer. This computer I'm on right now, you never know what it's going to do. It's 10 years old. It's not even my computer. It belongs to my grandson. And it's an all-in-one, and I don't like an all-in-one. Because every time you can plug something into a USB, you got to turn it completely around and plug it in back there. But I'm hoping what I'm going to do, my old computer over here, going to take it to a repair shop and tell them, we changed the battery, but I don't know how to get that CMOS set back up. And if they'll fix it and get it going for $75 or less, I'll get it out. I'll get that. But if they can't, I'll just buy a new one. The reason I want this old one, it's got all my old records and stuff on it. And it's just, I wish I could get a brand new computer, but it ain't going to happen. I'm satisfied with the old one as long as they work. But trouble with these old ones, the batteries in these things, they're only good for about 10 years. And this one I'm on right now, it's 10 years old and it's never been changed. I've been a blessing to you. My friend, you've been a blessing to me. I don't, I'm assuming you like it. I don't know why. By the way, Ricky, I just turned 84. 84 and still ticking. And if I'd have died when the statistics said I should have died, I'd have been about 76, 77 when I died. So here I'm 84, still going. And I've been working out on the deck today, uh, doing some micro scrapping, trying to scrap a little bit of copper out of some of that stuff I got. But at the end of the month, I'm going to take all that stuff to the scrapyard and see what I get. And there's a possibility I might get a YouTube channel. I don't know what I got in my YouTube account. You have to have $100 in that account before they'll cut your check. And the only revenue that I get on that channel is the ads, which are not much. And I got people I call them skippers, skipping the ads. I got the other day I did a video about my friend Terry, a veteran. He was booted in Vietnam. That video got 892 views. It only made $1.67. So that was telling me somebody is skipping a lot of videos. Because I got videos that's made $2 and I only had like 80 or 90 views. So I don't know. I got 8 on the porch. Give me some thumbs up, folks, please. Yeah. Oh, and I found my well, I didn't find it. Where'd it go? Here it is. I was cleaning out my drawer. And you remember that, Ricky? that Can you order? Do you have to order them special like that for an Ocala police car? How does that work? I didn't know you could buy them like that. But yeah, I've been cleaning out my drawer and I'm finding stuff in there that I haven't seen in a while. But I'm doing all right though. I'm doing all right. I I need a new cushion for my wheelchair. This one here's got too flat, and just a difference in an inch or two makes it harder for me to stand up. And I couldn't stand up a while ago when I was in there fixing my rice and kielbasa sauce. Couldn't stand up. Had to do everything sitting down. Got 9 on the porch. Come on in, talk to the Dobber. Over on eBay. Okay. Yeah, I had a couple things I was gonna put on eBay till I found out they don't work. What?
Can you read that?
Uh,
I said, can you read that?
6.
Go on.
You going to work tonight?
No, I ain't going.
You ain't going?
I called out.
Are you off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now what is this Sunday?
I know I called out.
Oh, you called out. Okay, let me see that. Let me see that a minute. Look what my daughter's making. All kind of fancy little doodads. All kind of fancy little doodads. And this one I really like this. But this computer don't show that stuff that good. But she's trying to do stuff just to turn a dollar. There you go. I don't know how she does it.
Very easily.
Look at that one. I may put some of these on my channel to sell them.
It's a it's a keychain or a phone chain.
A keychain or what?
A phone chain. Here, hold on. I'll get my phone.
Okay. But yeah, we're doing anything we can, to stay afloat. Oh, I didn't see that.
It's a phone chain.
Huh?
See?
He said hi, Jenny.
Hi. It's a phone chain. They I buy these little clips that goes inside your phone case out through the charging port, and then you just clip it onto that.
Oh. I didn't know
And it's looped for your wrist. That way you can hang it on your wrist and walk around like that. Because a lot of people break their screens by sticking the phone in their back pocket. So if it's around your wrist, it won't you won't lose it. And it's easier access.
Jake's been in bed all day today.
Yeah, he's been he's got a bellyache. Yeah, that's what it is. I made this one too.
Yeah.
That's got 3. It's. I tried to do a heart, but it's never going to look like a heart. Yeah, that's what it is. I also do lanyards. Lanyards. I make these out of the beads.
Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, Ricky, did you see that? Did you see that video where got stranded at the ramp. My scooter wouldn't go up the ramp, and I had to push my little. They were all in the bed asleep, so I didn't have nobody to help me, and I couldn't walk up the ramp. So I pushed the 911 thing on this, and the fire department come out and pushed me up the ramp. So that's pretty handy. But the thing about this thing, you've got to know the address where you're at. In other words, if I'm out riding around in your neighborhood, I got to know the address where I'm at so they'll know where to come. Unfortunately, this was at the house, so I knew where to come. But man, I can't. Mr. Lynch's house, $96,000. I don't know if that's the value of the house or that's how much they raised.
If it's not, if he's saying 96,000, that's how much they appraised it at.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm putting prices on them.
All right. Well, she stays busy with that stuff. She stays busy with it, that's for sure. But when she gets home from work, uh, this, this the VA furnished this to me. And you push this button and it dials 911. And they want to know what my emergency is and what address I'm at. But you gotta know where you're at. So I have to pay attention to where I'm at, you know. So I never know what my scooter's gonna do. Right now I'm afraid to go anywhere. Let's see my God. Yeah, they raise the tax every 9 years. I know they was raising ours every year. Every year it go up a little bit. But my house, when I bought that house, it wasn't but $28,500. And if you want to add the price to the land I had the house built on, that was $10,000. The septic tank was $2,000. The well was $3,000. There's a lot of cost besides just the house. But I sure wish we never moved out of that. Yeah, I do too. I do too. I wish I would too. I would immediately call the sheriff. And I'd have got through to the sheriff real quick because I'm a personal friend of the sheriff at that time. Yeah, I was a good friend. I was a good friend with a lot of the sheriff and the deputies and everything. I don't even know who's sheriff anymore. Billy Woods. That's his name. This sheriff, Billy Woods. I, I didn't even vote this time. I couldn't get out to vote. This is the first election I've missed. It's the first election I've ever missed. You know, the presidential race and everything. First one I ever since I was 18. But I'm kind of anxious to see what them cans are going to bring me. I'm hoping I get enough to get straight with the computer. Um, and my daughter, she just bought me a new printer, so I don't have to get a printer. I just spent $20 today for a small uh, tripod for my camera, so I can set the camera on the table where it ain't moving around and everything while I'm working. And I had to buy me a set of Torx bits. Uh, I needed a T4 size, and every set I looked at, they went down to T5, and I finally found a set that started at T4 and went all the way up to T40. And it wasn't expensive, a little over $5. The tripod cost 14. So I spent $20, but I didn't want to do it because that was the money I was saving to get my pay for my ID and stuff. Still ain't got my new birth certificate, and that was 30 something dollars. I didn't know what it was the other day. But anyhow, Ricky, I'm so glad you stopped by, my friend. It does my heart good for you to say I was a blessing to you. Was asking my mother could use 911 type services. Her mobility after a fall is compromised. Uh, yeah, well, there's a those this thing here. I don't know I don't know if you get them like you talking about. If it's programmed into where you're at, I don't know. I don't know how that works, but the VA furnished this to me. The VA furnished it. And I'm so glad I had it, but I never take this off. I take it to bed with me and everything. I got my little uh, thing for my nitroglycerin pills if I need them. I haven't I hadn't took a nitroglycerin pill in a while. Don't know if I got heart problems or not, but if I get chest pains, that's the first thing I'm gonna do is take one of them pills. And if it don't go away, then I'm gonna go to the ER. But I'm way past when I should have passed away, around 76, 77 years old. I'm on my bonus years. All right, uh, uh, which one are you? Dang, going, these cats are driving me crazy. That's that's so. I'm gonna have to fix all that over there where they can't be knocking stuff over. And another thing, I go to the bathroom and about 3 or 4 cats will follow me in there. And you're sitting there doing your business and you got these cats sitting around watching. I hate that. Mom up to. I'm having a pretty good night. I can't complain. I'm gonna try to do a video at least one video every day for the rest of the month, and I'll try to do some live streams mixed in with that, and hopefully I'll have enough money in my YouTube account. Because the only money that goes in that account is from the ads, and if somebody happens to leave a super chat or anything like on this live stream, that goes into that account. Or they go to my page and click on that $sign. 2 cats and 1 rabbit. We got 9 cats, not counting the kittens. The kittens we're planning on getting rid of. Rabbits. I used to raise rabbits way back in the 60s. And they were show rabbits. They were registered rabbits. And I raised the ducks, chocolate ducks. I raised the New Zealand's. I raised Angors, but them Angors was a lot of work. I thought I'd make some money with them things too. It wasn't worth it. They got long hair. But that's way back. Plus, I couldn't kill a rabbit. I was raised some to butcher, but I couldn't do it. I had to get a friend to come over there that was into that big time, and he butchered them out for me. And then got all that done in the freezer. I couldn't eat them. I couldn't eat them. I don't like rabbits. I don't like to eat rabbits. I was raised on eating rabbits, eating squirrels. There was something else they called all the time, and I forget what they call that thing. I didn't like it. But that's the way it was. Brunswick stew used to make Brunswick stew. Brunswick stew had rabbit meat, squirrel meat, pork, beef, what else in it? And lots of tomatoes and vegetables. And boy, that was good stew. That was good stew. Anyhow, I've been yapping. Oh, I've been talking almost an hour. I appreciate all y'all stopping by. Appreciate it so much. I don't see Paranormal or Shane. He needs to push the link to my PayPal tip jar in there. Liver mush? Yeah, you can buy it, yeah, but it's only common in western North Carolina. And I love with liver mush. You can buy it from the people in North Carolina, and they ship it to you frozen. And the only way it'd be feasible to do that was you paying shipping. It's about $2 and something a pound. And I can get the link for that, Ricky. I'll put it up on one of my videos where where it's at. There's Carolina Prize, one of them. Jenkins is another one. But I started to order some one time, but I never could afford it because I need to order about 10 pounds of it to make it worthwhile, because of the shipping. But boy, I sure do love that stuff. But that is native to western North Carolina. And the Publix up in Asheville, North Carolina, they sell it. But the Publix down here, for some reason, they can't get it. So I was going to have them order it order me, like a case, but they couldn't get it. But yeah, you need purchase for sure. I'll get the links for that. I like Carolina Pride the most, but that's common to go get out up there in North Carolina, up there in the mountains. I sure like it. We used to just take slice. It comes in a square loaf, and you slice off a piece like a patty and brown it. It's good. It's good, and it's got pork liver in it. It's got. I know it's not rich, but it's sure good. I love it. And every time my sister-in-law come down to visit, she'd bring me a couple of pounds of it. But those days is over. She passed away, so uh no. That scooter was given to me. I give it to a VFW over here, and they give it to somebody else that needed it. But yeah, Ricky, I got a phone, but I don't know how to work it. I can't get my 84-year-old brain out when now, but I'd rather just have a flip phone. Just open it up and punch dial a number. But I sure like that living life. All right, folks, I'm gonna get out of here, and if anybody's inclined, you can leave me some funds in the tip jar. Oh yeah, that I don't know why in the world somebody would do that. I got the cards, right there it is. Boy, I thought there for about 2 hours, man. I thought I was getting out of the woods, but they did that on purpose. They did it on purpose. But I sure, I was, matter of fact, I went almost immediately went on to Amazon to order that other computer and some other things, a tripod that I needed, and some other stuff. And I need a new veteran's hat. The one I got pretty much wore out. And I got another one, but it says disabled veteran, and I think that's misleading if I wear a disabled veteran, because that might imply that I was a wounded veteran, which I'm not. Well, technically I am. I got wounded when my ears got ruptured when I caught that muzzle blast off that gun. And then, like an idiot, I signed off on it when I was discharged. I should have never done that. Because I had ear problems ever since then. But ear problems is pretty common to people that's in the artillery, especially those big guns. And I was on a big gun. But anyhow, uh, I appreciate all the things y'all have done to me. Barbara's not in on tonight. No comment. I tell you what, in 1960 60, I believe it was 62 or 61, when the Russians decided to build that Berlin Wall in Berlin, Germany. They, the United States pulled a major alert, and we had to gather up our guns and all that stuff and head up to an alert area up on top of the mountain. And I was scared to death. I thought, man, we may be fixing to go in some kind of combat. But it didn't happen. But we stayed up that little area for about a week. And see, we were stationed right there on the east and west German border. And we did border patrol up there. But that was in 61 or 62. I can't remember which year it was. But scared the pinky dudes out of us boys. But a lot of the boys in my outfit were only 18, 19 years old. I was 18. 18. That's the first year I voted. Are you saying you was in the Air Force, Ricky? All right, folks. I'm on. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I ate too much rice. Anyhow, folks, that's my story tonight. I'm sticking to it. I appreciate all of you for coming in and talking to me. Thank you so much. Love you guys and gals. So, let's see. I got the end down. End stream. See ya. Time changes today? Oh, I didn't know that. But see, that means it springs forward. Yeah, when time changes in the spring, it springs forward. In the fall, it falls back. That's how I remember what it does. So it springs forward. It will be 11 o'clock instead of 10. I wonder if my daughter knows the time change. My computer will do it automatically. Uh, President Trump is wanting to get rid of daylight savings time. I don't know if he's wanting to leave it permanent daylight saving time or leave it on standard time. I don't know. I don't know. But he's got all these things he's doing, naming the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. It'll always be the Gulf of Mexico to me. I mean, you can call it whatever you want to. But down here, if you go over to the Gulf Coast of Florida, you don't call it Gulf of Mexico or Gulf of America. You say, I'm going over to the Gulf. You call it the Gulf. And he's talking about Iceland. Want Iceland to become a state. And the way he put that, he said the people in Iceland has the right to whatever direction they want their country to go. But then later on in that same talk, he said, it doesn't really matter because it's going to happen anyway or something like that, sooner or later, something like that. Which I can understand why they want Iceland. Yeah. All right, I gotta get out of here, folks. See you in the next one. See ya. Arizona, Hawaii do not use time change. Gulf of America changed. Biden said no drill in Gulf of Mexico, so we changed it to Gulf of Mexico drilling for oil. I never looked at it that way, but I guess that I might have seen it somewhere. He's planning on drilling, that's for sure. What did he say? Drill, baby, drill. Drill, baby, drill. I wonder why Barber hadn't been on. Okay, I appreciate all y'all. I'm getting out of here. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.